What's been happening at Maitland Local Court this week? There were a few cases on this week with 130 people listed to appear, but I couldn't find any police media releases or newspaper stories about this week's cases. I did find some information about a case that's listed next week, so I'll talk about that one next week. It involves allegedly using power tools at 5 a.m. in the morning. So that's it, no information, so I'm not sure what the cases were about. By the way, I said 130 people listed. I just want to say a person may have one or more cases on the court list. They might have a charge and an AVO, so that's 2 under their name. Plus they might have previous cases called up for a re-sentence, etc, etc. So just so I'm clear, it's 130 people, not 130 cases. And those 130 could have simple legal situations or more complex ones. I want to acknowledge the prison lockdown situation that happened this week that's associated with a sentencing given over at Maitland Local Court. There are a few media stories about the situation and some conversations going on about it. I think the situation presents some insights into our legal system and therefore an opportunity to have a conversation about our courts. I think the situation highlights the expectations of the community when dealing with offending. Also, it's not often the caseload and the time available is discussed publicly. For me, I think it also raises other questions. Why wasn't all the evidence presented to the magistrate for consideration during sentencing? And why wasn't the magistrate told the victims were sitting in the gallery? If this can happen at Maitland Local Court, could it happen here at Maitland Local Court or any of the other local courts in New South Wales? I think the answer is yes, and Cessnock is just the most recent example. I'm interested in why our legal system is the way it is, and this Cessnock situation is an opportunity to discuss what goes on in our local courts in New South Wales.